Welcome back to Newsday. Thank you for staying with us. The speakers of the 36 houses of assembly in Nigeria have endorsed ongoing work by the National Assembly to make provision for state policing in the nation's constitution. A communique issued at the end of a meeting of the speakers on Tuesday in Abuja read in part, and I quote, "The conference strongly advocates for state policing to check the negative trend of insecurity in our country." End of quote. A couple of weeks ago, a representative who spoke on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, that's Kayode Egbetokun, told a national dialogue organized by the House of Representatives that Nigeria was not yet mature for state police. Well, Arise News analyst Dayo Sobowale joins us now to discuss this endorsement by state assembly speakers and the imperative nature of decentralizing the nation's policing system to enhance national security. Good afternoon, Mr. Sobowale. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon.
It's great to have you.
Good afternoon.
Well, what do you make of this development regarding state policing?
Well, I would say I love it, literally. It's something long overdue. And I'm happy this has crossed party lines now. And they are talking in unison, regardless of their party. It is much overdue. I do not know why government is not ready to do it. Because given the state of insecurity, the country is held hostage by insecurity, predominantly in the north and also very much in the south. So it is a welcome development. Let me leave it at that for now.
All right, but it's unfortunate that the IGP, talking about the Inspector General of Police, doesn't share your sentiments.
Yes.
He believes you are not matured for that evolution in policing.
Is it the IGP that said that or a member of the House?
No, it was the IGP.
Okay.
Yes, the IGP.
And the IGP is entitled to his opinion. And then you can...
Well, he's in charge of the police. He's been in the police force. So probably he's looked at it from a practitioner's point of view. Let's put it that way, for lack of a better word. And he said that he doesn't think Nigeria is ready.
That is his point of view.
Yes.
And I respect his point of view as a professional. But I don't buy it. Is there a problem with that?
Why don't you buy it?
Allow me to talk.
Exactly. Go ahead, you have the floor.
You see, if you look at what is going on, our unity is our motto or something like that. It's unity in diversity.
Yes.
Which means we are multi-ethnic, we are many people with various cultures, with various ways of life. But under one umbrella, through no fault of us, that's through colonialism. And then we have evolved as an independent state. We have emerged from 4 regions to 12 states to 36. So our way of living together is work in progress. Okay. You get me now?
Yes.
And it is an evolutionary work in progress. See, we have tried regionalism, but government did not get trickle down to the local government area. And we even have many local governments now, about over 700. It is an effort to make governance, equity, and fairness and justice get down to the grassroots. But as you can see now, 36 state speakers. It takes a lot of courage and commitment for people to come together and say, at long last, let us tell the center that this is what we want. 36 something. And you are talking of the Inspector General of Police. With all this experience, with all this experience, it's one person, it's one official. And then, you see, if I want to get, how do I put it now? If I want to tease him, I will say he doesn't want to lose authority because he doesn't like decentralization. You get it?
Yeah.
I may not say that seriously, but that is there.
Well, a very key figure.
Wait,
so, yeah.
A professional, like you said.
Yes.
But he's an egghead on security.
Yes.
But what is the state of our security?
Absolutely.
Mr. Lawyer. What is the state of our security in this matter? The security has failed. hopefully, and I admire and salute the courage of the speakers. They are not from the same party now. For them to put their daggers aside and then to tell all of us, you must listen.
Very well
Yes.
said, Mr. Sobowale. Now, in the event that this is implemented and what you're happy about comes to fruition, what measures do you think need to be put in place, in order to avoid any trace, any potential of abuse or state police being politicized?
Yes. Decentralization. See, it's just like management. You delegate, but you don't abandon responsibility. You delegate, you monitor. So that, see, you work people you delegate to work according to the rules. Because if you don't monitor them, they can abuse the office. So it's a matter of management, strategic management. And this time is political management. But then, of course, our political culture. Corruption is rife. You see, why even the center, what I said about the IG and this wanting to hold on to power is applicable to the center too. And that is why we have not been able to have restructuring too. Because whoever is at the center doesn't want to preside over his own liquidation or his own loss of power. You see, I pray this president, I pray he has the courage to do that. He has had the courage to do something which, as the speaker said, has led to suffering in the land because of unintended consequences. So it is a very responsible call, and let us, for once, appreciate what measures speaker have done now.
But is it the solution to our immediate insecurity problems we suffer in Nigeria?
It
is a big question.
An attempt, Gerald. It's an attempt at finding a solution. You get me? You see, the best of plans, if not well executed, you get me? And even if I say well executed, see, management again, you have a strategy on the ground. You don't say, okay, this is the only way we shall go. You must be able to dance around issues that come up and ameliorate, correct them, if possible, re-strategize. That is what they are saying. This federal system of governance has failed. Unless you are condoning, you are happy with the state of security in the land.
No, but the question, my own question is, it leans on the fact that the ethos of the Nigerian police force, even though divested, will not change. The mentality, the problems they do suffer as policemen, will that overnight be ameliorated? It's the big question.
But you are advocating, you are applauding the professionalism of the person who heads the police force.
I'm just stating what he said.
You advocated this. You threw his professional. His professional.
No, I needed to state that he has wealth of experience.
I say he has it,
and he even has a very, very huge bird's eye view of the situation. Maybe even better than you and I.
That's right. And then the security has failed. So my view, my friend, do that. And his eye view had better be productive. It has to be productive. You get me?
Okay.
So that we all don't die in one day. That is the essence of this. And these speakers, I say I doff my hat to them for their courage.
All right.
Because they have said it, regardless of party affiliation.
Of course, Mr. Sobowale, with this development, there will be most likely need for constitutional amendments and legal frameworks and whatnot.
And those are the people to lead it. They are speakers.
Of course.
So you are getting there.
Yeah, but for those that might be somewhat opposed to this, do you foresee them trying to frustrate this, whether it's the implementation aspect or this, or the amendment process?
Look, this is a democracy. You get me? The majority will have their way, the minority will have their say, and we operate a rule of law. You get me? If the views are carried out in the assemblies, you have a no, presidential system of government, the separation of powers, the legislature makes laws. So these are the head of the lawmaking body in the 36 states. So they are very much on the highway to making the law. Mr. Speaker, sir, I salute them. Yes, next question.
All right, timing.
Yes.
Because one thing to have these people congregate is another thing for them to legislate, is another thing for these things that we're speaking about to come to fruition.
Yes. But
We might wait another 4 years.
They have 4 years. They want this thing to be done. They are each speaker is the head of the of the legislation in the states.
Yes.
So they know. See, they can't be advocating this thing so urgently and go and sleep on making the law in the house.
No, but that will not be the first. This will not be the first instance.
Okay, give them benefit of doubt.
Okay.
Right. Give them benefit of doubt.
All
And
right.
I hope the IG allows them.
All right.
Given your
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Sobowale, for your insight. As always, we appreciate your time here on Newsday. Rising journalist, Mr. Dayo Sobowale, thank you so much.